Hey, welcome back everyone. So I got a video for us today. I went and checked out another hardware store out of the 10,000 that I still need to check out now that I moved back to Pittsburgh. So it's like every day is like a Christmas for me. You know, I get to go to a different store and see what kind of locks they have, and you know what type of stuff I didn't get to have the opportunity to just go in and buy when I was living in Richmond. You know, different stores, different products. You know, so far it's been good. Picked up this lock today, so we're gonna see what it's about. I've heard of the name before. I used to have some type of like laminated guard security when I was a kid, but this one caught my eye because it's like it almost reminds me of some of the other rekeyable cylinders. This one does look rekeyable, so we'll see, and it looks like it's going to be another American clone, so I'm kind of excited for it. So guard security, commercial grade, steel body, rekeyable. Oh yeah, it is rekeyable. It says maximum security padlock, so hopefully, you know, we'll have some security pins in there. It just says, yada yada yada, fully chrome plated, through hardened, made of solid steel, resist cutting, sawing, prying, and hammer attacks. Our double steel ball bearing features. Then it has 3 bulletin, lock shackle on both heel and toe, AM3/5JU2 keyway, so it's going to be an American type keyway. That's pretty cool. Solid brass cylinder and pins, fully rekeyable and interchangeable, solid steel body, solid brass plug, hardened chrome plated steel cylinder, guard plate, and security nut. So we'll see how this thing holds up. So this was only $12, so they had a different version for $13. I was gonna grab it, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be pretty similar, so I went with the $1 cheaper. And this one kinda, I've always liked padlocks that were like this. They're rekeyable and they're just solid, and you know, we'll see what this one's about. So let's go ahead and open it. I'm trying to not destroy the package, but I guess I don't have another choice. Sorry guys, I should have been prepared. I changed my mind about using that knife, so. Well, okay, that's not too bad. It's better than what my expectations were. Didn't think it was even going to be this solid. Wow, that really is sitting back in there. So guard security, give you a kind of an overview of the lock real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing picked and gutted. Guard security says it's hardened, so that's a nice plus. It looks like it's only 5 pins. I'll show the key close in a second. It is rekeyable, the drain hole. That's definitely, you know, let me pull out some American keys here. All day. It's the American keyway. These keys fit in here no problem. That one was just too long because that was for a 6-pin American, but yep. So I actually have an American core, and I'd be able to just probably most likely just throw it up in here, switch the cores out, and have, you know, an American core in here. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're not going to be able to see how it works because I'm going to just leave the keys on here. Since they came like that, you know, we'll get it picked and whatnot. But I'll show you the keys. It's nothing fancy. It's just going to be another clone of another American lock clone. Alright, so there's our key. Not the crazy bitting like you would see on Americans or some of the clones. Those first watch padlocks I gave away, the ones that I gave away, they had some nice bitting on them. So we'll see if this is going to cause a challenge for us. And then look how deep that's set back in there. Ooh, actually, we're even going to be able to. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so just was testing out the top of the keyway there. So there's just a shot of it. Let's go ahead and get this thing in our vise, and let's see if we can't get it picked and gutted. So let's lift you guys up just a hair. I know we got to do something about these curtains in the background. Like I said, not my original room here, guys. Alright. I went to another Habitat for Humanity restore. I got a couple more locks today for $4. I got a, it looks brand new. It just doesn't have a key, and it's a Schlage, and you know they're $30 and up. So, you know, definitely love those stores. All right, let's see. We're definitely gonna have to zoom in here. Let's tilt you guys this way. Boom. Now it's gonna be hard to see because that is so. You know, it's set back further than normal, so there's nothing I can do about that, guys. You know, if I do it this way, I'm still gonna be, you know, let me try. I'll try. Let me zoom out then. Let me go ahead and lift that up a little bit. That way you can kind of see what's going on, right? Alright, let's just try that. Let's just see if we can't get this. I have no idea what to expect. Guard security. Pop of the keyway, and here we go. Let's see, am I gonna be in your way? Ooh, yeah, kinda. Oh, we got some clicking going on. This is very weird. So maybe too heavy tension. Let's try lighter tension. I think we're just missing a pin now. Everything in there feels very, very loose when I'm trying to pick this. Like, oh, there it is. All right, that was honestly very awkward to pick. I'm not even gonna lie on that. I couldn't get a feel if there were security pins in there. I couldn't even feel any binding pins. Like, they would click, but they were still springy almost. So we definitely got it. Just wanted to zoom in on that. Took long enough, but so definitely does not compare to an American lock. Hell, you can buy an 1100, an American 1100 on eBay cheaper than I paid for this at Busy Beaver. So should be able to take that out, and it stays. So now we're going to go ahead and slide our keys off. And let's go ahead and see what's inside this bad boy. So I want to, you know, if you guys have any predictions, you know, if you haven't picked this, let me know if you think there's going to be security pins or not down in the comments, if any of you care to. It's one thing I always forget to say, you know. A lot of the logs I get on eBay, you know, it's a lot of locks I've been picking recently, I should say, haven't had security pins, and I don't know that when I order them. Some of them shock me by not having security pins. You know, because the locks I'm working on right now, it's locks that, they're hard, you know. These are all high security. I think I said it in another video. There's ASSA's, ASSA V10 Twin Series, which is very hard. That's like on the red or black belt for Reddit. I forget which one, but it's up there, one of the two. Multi-Lock Juniors, which I picked. So I picked some of these, which are the Multi-Lock Juniors. Multi-Lock Original, which has tight warding. With Multi-Lock Interactive, I just got a brand new one today in the mail. So that's my second one of those. And I got like 10 Medcos, it feels like, but not that many. I'm just exaggerating. But so you know, those are the locks I'm working on, and I want to be able to have them down. I have picked the Medco once, but I haven't been able to get it again. It's hard. So when I start getting them down more consistent, then I'll slowly start going over those. I made a how-to on how to pick the multi-lock pin and pin. Jeez, this is in there. But I'm gonna redo it. I didn't end up uploading the one I liked. I didn't think I covered a few points that I didn't think of until later. So, you know, I will cover security locks, definitely, but hopefully, so that just brings me back to the point, hopefully this has some security pins in, because, damn, guys, what the I don't have anything to pull this shit out with. Oh. Wait, no, it's out, because the bolt's out. What did they do to my thing? Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. That is in there. God, even that one's too big. Alright. Oh, there it is. It took it, I had to bend the tip of my screwdriver though. Not sure if you can see that. But look at this. Look at this shit. This is the shit I have to deal with. Boom. It bent that. Definitely gave it a little curve to it. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's in this thing now. And then we'll see real quick. I'll go ahead and throw the ooh, that almost came unlocked. Relocked. And I'm gonna just go ahead and show this right off the bat, because look at this. Look at this cheap manufacturing here. There is a hole in the top of the core. Look at that. It's not supposed to be there. I can see the spring. That's what it's gonna be almost impossible for you to see, but there's something in there, and that's the spring, because that's what keeps everything in place, obviously, at the top. So, wow. And I didn't do that. That was all the way in the back. There's no way I hit that. So, just, that's not good. You don't want quality like that, you know. Alright, let's go ahead and get this clip off. Hopefully this clip doesn't. Alright, guys, I'm gonna lock this thing up. You saw me pick it while the keys were, you know, it's just easier to get these stupid C clips off. And sometimes they're not even the problem. It's the E clips that really get me. But what do you know? This one's causing a problem too. Everything to slow the video down. Yeah, I had a feeling this one was, because this is that thicker one. I mean, it's not even budging. Son of a bitch. You know what? I may be able to use my snap ring pliers and stretch this side out. Wow, that is tight. Snap ring pliers are very good sometimes. Son of a bitch. Oh. Yeah, so much for being easily rekeyed. I mean, that's on there. Son of a... I'm getting it off. I don't care if I have to break the thing. Or break the fucking lock. This is unfucking believable, dude. Why the fuck would you put this shit on here like this, dude? Because you know you got a shitty fucking lock and you don't want nobody to fucking change it. You don't want to fucking expose what the fuck is inside. I'm sorry guys, this shit pisses me off. I have nice locks that I have no problem getting off. It's always these fucking oddball companies. Oh my fucking god, dude. What in the fuck? Wow. It was starting to give too. Holy fuck. I mean, that is on there, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to drag this video up. Oh, look at that. It worked. Son of a bitch. Who won now, little bitch ass ring? Wow. That is, you don't need that. You don't need that. Ugh, whatever. Alright. Let's get back to the video. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright. Keys in. Let's put a shim in. Just in case. Yeah, that would have also definitely have gotten locked back up if I didn't do that. Oh, what the hell? Ah, they fooled me. So here's our core. I thought it was 6 pins for a second. Go ahead and zoom out of here. So, like I said, I thought it was 6 pins, but that is like a half hollow, almost like it's for a retaining pin, which I don't see why they would have one in there. I'm sorry, I keep shaking it out of view. So that's very weird. That's very weird. That's solid. Doesn't go down but so much. So let's see what the key pins look like. See if they're anything like American Lock, or any of the clones. Doubt they're gonna have any serrations. Nope. So far, no. Number 2, nope. Number 3, nope. Number 4, nope. Number 5, oh, no. Alright. Let's see what's up top. That's just regular. Hell, that's not even real brass because it's sticking to the end of my... This is cheap shit right here, guys. Don't buy this for security. Oh no, they're like rounded. They're like rounded driver pins. Nope. I'll show you them up close here in a second. I've heard people refer to these as like the world's cheapest security spool pins. Okay, well that's interesting. That was in spot 6. There was a ball there. What in the hell? What the fuck? Tiny springs. I've never seen padlock springs, even in an American lock, this tiny. This is weird, guys. Alright. So some people have referred to these as spool pins, and if you look at it, it's almost like they're spool pins, right? Almost, but it's like, you'll see. Let me zoom in here, get it to focus. Oh, come on. Alright. So it's very hard to see, but if you look at the top, it almost... I've seen these before, and it's almost like they took just a hair out of the top. It's even hard to see on camera. But I've heard people say that these were spools, because this is what was in my US General Padlock, and other people, I've watched their videos, and that's what they said this were, like, you know, bigger, way, way bigger lock pickers on YouTube. That's what they referred to this as. I don't think it's a spool. I don't think it's a poor made version of a spool. I think it's just like a rounded, tubby pin. I'm just calling it tubby because it wants to be a spool, but it can't be. So, that's what they all look like. Except, in the very last spot, we have a ball around, and everything's sticking to the magnet, too. But we had a ball. That was what was sitting in the sixth spot, in the core that was just hollowed out just a little bit, but it didn't go all the way through, and then it had a spring. So I don't know what the hell that's about. I'm gonna take it off the tripod. I guess I could just show you like this. Very, very weird shit here, guys. Definitely not worth the $13 for security. Picking wise, I mean, everything's worth a shot, you know? I mean, everything picks different, whether it has security pins in it or not, so. But yeah, look at that, you know? It just looks regular. With your naked eye, you can easily see in person. I could see why people think they would be considered spool pins. And see, what's funny is they used an upside down key pin for... That's weird. So this is an upside down key pin. The rest of these are like very rounded and like not missing any of their center to be considered a spool. But it's weird. A camera's not even going to do it justice. So I don't know what the fuck they were doing here, guys. I'm sorry. It is nothing really that interesting. Wow, that's terrible. That's a terrible lock. I really had better expectations. So you know what? On that note, I am gonna make it a better lock. Oh, don't tell me. It doesn't even fit back in there. That's crazy. Well, guys, you know, this is a waste of a lock. It really is. It's a waste of your money. Trying to put the American in, and the faceplate is what's giving me a hard time. It doesn't even fit in properly. Like, that's crazy. I mean, you know, if I fuck around with the faceplate and get it in, but you know what? I wouldn't waste my time and energy for security purposes, at least with this lock. That's sad. Alright, guys, so that's it. I'm gonna start fucking around with that. Nothing special. I don't understand why that sixth place had that ball and had a spring. It's almost like it was a retaining pin, which is sometimes what these cheaper versions use to keep it together. But I didn't have to mess with that. Oh, well, I did have the key in it. You know what? That might be what that is then. Because when you pick it and you don't have the key, then that may have prevented me. That's probably exactly what that is. So, the US General Padlock that we picked, I don't think I have it sitting in arm's reach. But to get the core apart, you actually have to press up the retaining pin, and then it'll allow you to actually take the core out of the Bible. So that's probably exactly what that's for, because that was what my first thought was when I saw this hollow point, that hollowed hole there. So yep, that's probably exactly what that is. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I know this was longer. We probably had like 5 minutes worth of fucking around trying to get this thing off, and then trying to get that C clip off. This is junk overall. you know, like I said, it's worth it for picking my, you know, to pick it once at least. Definitely not good for security though. I wouldn't even waste it trying to upgrade it with this core like I was about to do. It doesn't fit, you know, the face plate, everything about this lock is junk, you know, even the fucking driver pins. I'm sorry. So on that note, I'm done. I'm gonna try and get another video up here for you guys shortly. I'm gonna try and just keep banging them out. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I got a giveaway coming soon. Maybe I'll drop it after we get like a couple more subscribers. No number in particular, but you know, trying to make sure, you know, we get newer people, so there's always a chance that it'll be somebody new who wins the thing, and just trying to keep things flowing throughout the community. So I will see you guys on the next video. That was the garbage guard security lock. This shit is junk, man. I'm sorry. Alright.